Hey, welcome to Brunch with Brian today. And yes, we're coming to you from outside. It's nice out here still. It's actually interesting weather. It's kind of cloudy. We got low clouds drifting in. So I hope wherever you live is nice and you're going through a decent stretch of weather here. So welcome to Brunch with Brian, the first one of 2023. And this is going to be a great year. This is going to be the best year of your life. We're going to follow some very important KPIs. So what I did and what I hope you did, or you can still do, is I went through and I wrote down a 2022 review. And I basically wrote down everything that we accomplished and everything we did and the vacations and all the fun things. So in 10 years from now, I can look back and say, well, what happened in 2022? What were the things that happened? And you won't remember. You won't remember because time goes by, and I mean, how much specificity do you have in your memory about, for instance, like 2017, 2018, and beyond? Okay, so what I want you to do is take the time to and this seriously is a brainstorming exercise that can take you about 10 minutes or a half an hour, or however much time you want to spend with it, and just write out everything, like I said, that happened. You could write out personally, and I write out what kind of shape you're in, even write down your weight this year, and kind of a check-in point of where you were at this year. So personal stuff, and if you want to throw some, world stuff that happened this year, that's kind of interesting. We discovered nuclear fusion. That's kind of a big development. I think in 10 years, that's going to be very important in the world. So a lot of things happen, a lot of space exploration, a lot of interesting things in 2022 in the world. But what happened with you? So make an encapsulation and a review of last year. Now let's look at this year. So now I want you to just do a brainstorming session. And this is, while it could be sort of generally termed a goal setting session, I want you to just brainstorm everything you'd like to accomplish this year, and I want you to be specific about numbers. Okay, so try to say, all right, one of the things I want to do today or this year, we're playing a lot more pickleball and it's more demanding on my body, and I'm getting older. And one of my goals is to do 5 to 10 chiropractic adjustments. I think I got a referral of somebody who I think would be good, and so I'm going to go and do that. And I haven't done that for a long time, but I used to get adjustments that were helpful. So I'm going to check that. I'm going to start doing that again to take care of my body, and then I also want to try to do. I just wrote 5 to 10 massages. Now sometimes we're into the massages, and it can be good. It can keep you in touch with your body. It can actually help your muscles and all that. But it's hard to stay on top of that one. But so I want you to set goals like that for you personally, and then also I want you to say something about stretching. And I don't care how out of shape you think you are, you can sit down on the floor and stretch, and just turn and do this and touch your toes, and just the basic old calisthenics or whatever. So everybody can do that, and I would say 3 times a week of that, and then something else like walking or something. So this is like your New Year's resolution part of your physical. And yes, you should have goals. It happens to be National Weigh-In Day. Okay, so National Weigh-In Day, that means where are you at with your weight right now? And I'm probably, I don't know, 5 pounds higher than I'd like to be ideally, but I sort of give myself a little leeway during Christmas and New Year's. And because of the way I exercise and that, I can usually lose 5 pounds in a few days, the way that I play pickleball and that, and I can go on like sort of stretches where I don't eat that much. So I'm pretty close to where I want to be. And sometimes this isn't an easy thing to look at, but it's important to take an honest evaluation of where you're at physically, because you want to live the longest and you want to have the highest quality of life. And so obviously if you wait a little bit less, and it's possible you'd live longer, but you would probably enjoy a higher quality of life. Just your back, it's hard when you're heavier on your back and stuff. So all right, so that's physical. And then of course what you're here for, and why most of you guys come here, is, and today happens to be National Motivation and Inspiration Day. So hopefully you come here for motivation and inspiration, but also to learn real estate information and key tips for real estate investing. So I'm going to get into a lot of heavy duty real estate training type stuff this week. But this is the overview where it's important to sort of see where you're at, take that 30,000 foot view. And it's Fresh Start Monday. You brunchers, you long-term brunchers know that we have Fresh Start Monday where we always, we have we do sorry about that, I got distracted. I can't see the chat today for some reason, so I can't respond to you guys. Sorry. I will try to respond to you though later. But I have Fresh Start Monday, all you brunchers that have been around a while. And Fresh Start Monday usually means when a Monday falls near the first of the month, we try to say, okay, this is a fresh start, a new month. Let's have great numbers this month. Let's do something great this month. So obviously this is the fresh start of the year because it's the beginning of the year and the beginning of the month. So let's really focus on our goals and so go through, do this 2020 review, and then look at your 2023 and just write out in a brainstorming goal session again. So don't get too hung up on writing out plans or anything. Just pour it all out. Now I ended up with, I did it in a Word file and I used 12-point font, and I ended up with about a page and a half of, line items, a lot of different things we want to accomplish. Some of those things are with the kids. This is the year that Trinity is going to be moving back from Boise and getting a new nursing job down here in the Phoenix area. So we're going to help her move. We helped her move up there. I'm sure we're going to help her move back. So one of the things in 2023, one of our goals of this year will be helping Trinity move back to Phoenix. And also we're looking to buy a house for her. Obviously get some kind of great seller financing deal. And we want it to be as close to our house as possible. So we're looking in our area. So that's one of our goals for this year. So you may have a lot of very specific smaller goals, or you might have, other, bigger thing, ongoing type goals. So your ongoing type goals for real estate, and we talk about this frequently, is I want you to do 10 deals this year. And now the clock's ticking. Okay, so we're into 2023. And so now it's time to get focused. And this is where you focus on your KPIs. And that is 10 seller closing calls a week at least. That's the most important thing. That is the one driver of your business, because if you're doing 10 seller closing calls, that means you're finding 10 sellers. So you're doing some kind of marketing. Hopefully some of these are incoming sellers calling you, and they're not all outbound, for sale by owner calls. But you're still going to do okay if they're all outbound for sale by owner calls. Come here, guys, quit barking. Come here. Okay, they're annoying today. What are you guys doing? All right, so but let's focus on 2023 in terms of your physical goals, then your real estate investing goals, your financial goals. And I think, a good goal for this year would be $100,000 in real estate. If you do 10 deals in real estate, and if they're, are pre-funded property type deals, these are deals that are going to make you at least 10 grand in cash. So 100,000 is very attainable. Boy, I want you guys to just focus on all your goals though. Don't limit them to one area, but when you're all done doing this big brainstorm session, then just start grouping them up. That's the nice thing about Word. I did a lot of editing and moving around. Okay, this belongs over here. This is a personal goal, and this is another goal. And you should have spiritual goals, social goals, family goals. What do you want to do with your family? Maybe this is the year you have another baby. Who knows? So that would be a huge goal, obviously, for this year. So whatever your goals are, we want to support you, of course, and of course in your real estate and your financial goals, and in your motivation, inspiration, everything in life. We need motivation and inspiration to do our best. So keep showing up for Brunch with Brian. I want you guys to be, since it's National Motivation and Inspiration Day, I want you guys to be motivated and inspired. And so that'll be our affirmation for today. Now, again, write out all your brainstorming goals, then just sort them up in terms of category: personal, financial, real estate, physical, and all those different categories, and then see what you get. But just make a big list and then just group them up and attack them this year. So what's our affirmation for today? I am motivated and inspired, since it's National Motivation and Inspiration Day. So I am motivated and inspired on 3. 1, 2, 3. I am motivated and inspired. I am motivated and inspired. I am motivated and inspired. Yes, we always do it 3 times. So, guys, let's attack this year. Let's have a great year, the best year of our lives, motivated and inspired. Let's start deep breathing. This is a great morning routine. And, guys, I'm going to talk about this more this week about a good morning routine. A lot of you guys, you come here for brunch with Brian, but what else do you do as part of your morning routine? Well, part of your great morning routine is affirmations, which we do here, and deep breathing, which we do here. So let's do our deep breathing, 3 deep breaths at least, and always with a big smile. Nice deep breath in. Oh, the air is really fresh today. We've been getting a lot of rain in. Hold it a little bit. Let it out. Relax yourself. One more deep breath in. Oh, that feels so good. Let it out. All right, great job. All right, now let's have a great week, a great month, a great year, 2023. We'll be behind you, supporting you all the way. Until I see you tomorrow, keep expecting success. Remember, you can always reach out to us, sending an email to support@thewolfcouple.com, or you can always call us at 888-RICH-NOW. And we might even have a couple spots in that pre-funded property workshop if you're still interested in that, coming up on the 12th and 13th. So we will talk to you until I talk to you tomorrow. Keep expecting success, getting awesome training, and as always, taking action.